starting out in the middle of town today. Let's try my keys. Okay. Very paranoid. Ever since the last concussion I had, sometimes my memory sucks. I just put my keys in my backpack like 2-3 minutes ago. I already forgot. I think they're connected to my lock still. Very random. I just went to the neighborhood Walmart by my house to get some shipping tape because we ran out before I left the house. I had to make do with the patch package I was taking. But as I was leaving, they started playing Take Me There by Maya and Blackstreet, which normally would be just nostalgic for the Rugrats movie. But I randomly watched a little bit of the music video a few days ago. So of all the songs to randomly come on the PA, just funny, since it is a soundtrack song, it's not your typical song, especially at Walmart, but maybe they have it, whoever turned on the radio today, put it on a playlist or radio station that plays 90s and early 2000s songs or something like that. Just kind of funny. Since it's such a random song. But I guess it makes more sense at that Walmart than a bigger Walmart. They might have more, whoever opens might have more say in the radio. Can't say I know. I barely had enough shipping tape because I used one or two strips too many for the bubble wrap, but since it was a book, I made one of them a little too long, I guess, or all of them. But I used some Scotch tape and found a little extra shipping tape from a box that was sticky enough to put on the top side of the box. So it worked out. Would have preferred a little bit more, but it should be alright. Put a few strips of Scotch tape along the top and bottom on both sides, along the edges, just for a little added security. Not figuring it'll help all that much, but it might help with Well, it's already there, so should be alright. It's just a book, so it didn't need too much securing, but I like to put the effort, and I'm glad I took out the recycling yesterday morning before putting it by the curb, because the bubble wrap I used for the order I pulled out of the recycling bin, so that helped. I got excited for a minute, but I wanted a price check since I only had a little over $6 in my bank account. So I had to go through the whole store, and the only price check scanner I could find was by the pharmacy. And the label, whoever put the price labels on the shelf and the packaging tape, they didn't do a good job, because just as I figured, the 4-pack I grabbed was more than I had money for. It was like $10.88, but whoever put that shelf together put everything one item away, so it's kind of a little confusing unless you look at it and could put 2 and 2 together. The one roll of packaging tape I got was 5 something, and because of whoever put it there, it was in the 58 cent, was right underneath it. So I just looked to make sure, and I figured it out because I just looked at the label for the 5 whatever, and it matched, and it made sense. I knew that the 58 cents one made no sense, even though it would have been nice. I would have got several rolls if that was the case. We got at least 4 to 6. But yeah, so now I only have like 15 cents in my account. I don't even know, 75 cents. Because the tape was like $5.12 altogether, something like that. I don't think they used tax. It was a $5.12 or $5.55, I can't remember. And I had like $6.15 or 75 cents. So yeah, I have a few payments coming in from last week and this week, so it shouldn't be that bad. Just gotta wait for them to go through and put it into my account. Never fun when you have less than $1 in the bank, or when you only have $1. I'm gonna run home real quick. I'll probably come out again later after I have lunch to do another video, but since it's been a while, if I recall correctly, since I recorded, going along this route, I figured I didn't get out yesterday. After I went to the post office yesterday, I felt kind of meh. So I didn't record a video like I was going to. I also didn't feel the pressure because I filmed enough on Sunday to chop it into 2 videos. I should have done it. I thought I condensed it so it was 3 videos when I started editing yesterday, but I was gonna do like 15 minutes each or something, but for whatever reason I didn't notice until after it was all edited together. It was 45 minutes. I was gonna do them in chunks, anything 10 minutes and more, and have it in more than one, since the first part was 20 minutes and some odd seconds. So when I upload this one to my computer, I will pay attention accordingly. All right. But it might not be that long, so it might just end up being one video instead. I wonder if my dog friend is over here. I keep seeing this Frenchie that looks like it's a Frenchie Griffin mix. Funny little mix. Has the body of a Frenchie, but then the face and the wispy coat of a Griffin. Nah, not mine. Silly rabbit. Tricks up for kids thinking my bike's on off road when the skim is. But that's it. If I'm riding it, it wouldn't be for sale. Am I right? Unless I had no choice, and I had to. Ride it. Hope you understood me. Since the reaction was delayed, I was kind of far away, and my voice doesn't always project like I've mentioned. But I've been up a while, and I had a bit of coffee. Felt a little bit stronger. I think maybe an espresso. Not sure. What a moron. I'm trying to hit that U-Haul truck, and he almost hit me. I don't know if I was trying to hit him or I didn't catch him. I'm finally used to the current setup on this bike. It's much easier now. I've been riding it for almost a week and a half. Or however you want to say it. I like going up this hill because it's right in my alley. It's easy for me, no matter my gear ratio, which is always nice. Sometimes though, if I don't have enough water and or food, of course it can be a little more challenging because my body is depleted. But I had some oatmeal. I think I had some water. You know, a little bit, at least. Since I knew I was coming out to drop off the package, I actually planned before the tape went out. I planned on going near there or further, so it worked out. Very weird. Almost quicker than I was expecting. Going that way. Might be the gear ratio. Not having to put as much power in. I'll go in 10 minutes, 15. Depends. Since there was a cop turning towards me, I decided to hop on the sidewalk. Since I don't have any brakes, can't stop. Undercover. Oh, maybe not even. But the car was undercover. Looked like he might have been in his uniform. Was too quick to tell, unless it wasn't a cop, but looked like one of the SUV units they use around here. Plus it had